Today I'm going to be reviewing the evil lightsaber you never knew you always wanted. This lightsaber is from the evil, deranged Taron Malicos from the Jedi Fallen Order video game. How's this going to sound? How many credits will it cost, huh? And is this a plain saber or is it packed full of details? I'm going to answer all those questions and more, guys. So come hang out. Well, pow! What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on my video. As always, this is Finding the Force, and you guys know me as Obi-Dad Kenobi. If you clicked on this video, you're probably a fan of Cal Kestis and the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor video games. Definitely my top favorite 3 Order 66 survivors. But this lightsaber doesn't belong to Cal. It belongs to one of the crazy, deranged boss villains that he encounters on his adventures throughout the galaxy, Taron Malicos. Before I kick off this video though, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hitting the like button really tells YouTube I make good content. Thanks, guys. And of course, I have to give a special thank you out there to Carl, boom, from CCSabers, who always sends me the coolest, most accurate lightsabers from 89 Sabers, which has been a trusted manufacturer of extremely high-end and incredibly accurate lightsabers for many years. So thank you for this wickedly unique, intricate, detailed, and chromed out lightsaber. I can't wait to show you guys up close. But real quick, just a moment about Taron Malicos. He was actually a general in the Clone Wars fighting for the Republic. When Palpatine rained down Order 66 on all the Jedi, he fled in his starship to the planet of Dathomir, where Cal Kestis runs into him looking quite shady and off his meds. Now, Taron Malicos does wield 2 lightsabers, and this is one of the epic designs of his saber. Menacing, evil, chromed out, does have quite a few details. Hey, just for fun, guys, leave a comment down below. Did you play the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor video games, and which one did you like better? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading the messages you guys leave for me. All right, what the heck? Let's take a close-up look of Taron's saber. You know what's uncommon for my channel is to review 2 dark-sided sabers in a row. Very uncommon. And also, it feels like it's been a minute since I've reviewed a chromed out saber like this one. I've been seeing a lot of polished nickel, and this is not one of those sabers. Lots of details from top to bottom. Let's do it my way. Start down here at the pommel. How would you describe this? It has kind of like an ancient Egyptian, golden, detailed. Let's get the focus. Very intricate details down here at the pommel, multi-layers, some even tapering at the very tip. But as you noticed, I don't see much sound ventilation right here, so I'll get to that in a minute. But very unique, solid gold pommel. This grip does a great job for the hand, feels good. Horizontal striations down here for the main grip and more vertical ones as we move towards the thin neck. More like a waist, but the thinner waist really does add a lot to the style and overall design of this saber. Okay, quick little polish break. Don't want to see any fingerprints as I'm showcasing the design. But thinner waist so far, I mean, super, super sleek. And the whole upper half, the whole golden upper half of the saber, let me get just the right lighting for you guys. There you go, to show you some of the beautiful details you can see kind of lightly, I don't know if etching is the right word, or imprinted in the metal. And there's some on the back side as well, right here, beautiful. This is actually the auxiliary switch. I love 2-button configurations, I do confess. And heading up here to the emitter, 2 menacing spikes and a tapered and kind of layered emitter cup up here to a very cool blade plug. Always love seeing a non-generic lightsaber blade plug. Does a lot for the style and the design. I can't gloss over the activation button. Very unique design of a button. And this actually does light up. So the chunk of the grip here with the vertical striations, we're going to unscrew right at that point down below, which will expose the removable, bam, with the top of the line Profi 3.9 soundboard. All right, so the Profi board should be facing your activation switch here. And as you gently release the connector, it pops out. And here is the removable chassis with some accent LED lights, battery on the back, really easy to pop out, especially if you need any help, you can just push it through with that little window right there. And with Profi boards, this little tiny kill switch right there is a must and will definitely save you battery. And I will tease you guys a little bit. There are two parts of this lightsaber that do light up. So stick around for the demo. I want to show you that in the dark. But that is the design of Taron's menacing lightsaber. What do you guys think of the design? What's your favorite part? Let me know down in the comments. All right, so how much is this bad boy going to run you? Well, the common price of most of the sabers on the CCSabers website is $550. But don't worry, guys. Up above you right here is a special discount code from my viewers, getting you a great discount on your purchase. CCSabers is known for having sales all the time, so it would really help me out, my family, and this channel if you guys come back to this video and use the link I put down below. That way it lets CCSabers know that you heard about their sabers from me, and you can still use their discount codes. Thanks a lot, guys. One of my favorite parts of 89 sabers are their blades. They're the lightest ones you can find on the market and give you a very realistic feel to wielding your sabers. All right, guys, it's finally time. Let's neutralize these lights and power this baby on. And one more thing I want to add is that this actually is a bit of a heavier saber. Let's weigh it real quick. All right, it's official. Weighs in at about 1.7 pounds. So it's not going to be the lightest saber in your collection. Definitely these pieces are not aluminum. They feel like they're more steel. So I know a lot of you guys out there really like the heavier feeling of sabers, feel more like quality. So there is one detail I want to make you guys aware of real quick, and that is that this design is so accurate that the sound ventilation is actually a little bit of an issue. Which I'm glad it is, because the alternative is that they drill holes into the pommel in places where it's not a part of the natural design and it might look a little off. Oh, and by the way, guys, there are 2 retention screws on the back of the emitter for maximum blade stability. I'm really glad they're at 90 degrees of each other, so blade wiggle shouldn't be a problem. So a really easy fix for the volume issue is just lightly loosening either the main grip or the pommel down below here, and a really simple black rubber band, which you can put on either connector, will allow you to tighten the saber fully and still let a little bit of air for the sound to ventilate. So that's what I have going on right here. I don't know if anyone's made a Malicos sound font. Possibly so. I forgot to ask my buddy Jesse Kyberphonic. So just for fun, I'm using one of Kyberphonic's Palpatine menacing dark-sided lightsaber sound fonts. Check this out, 3, 2, 1. I don't know about you guys, I'm a sucker for some blade shimmer. You see that white? Not now, but when it activates, watch this. I love this shimmer. I do, I love it. It looks so rad. Sounds well ventilated here. Yeah. The button, the auxiliary button on the back of the saber feels really good, solid, has a good pop to it. And thanks to the thin waist on the saber, it makes for a really natural way to hold it and make this spinnable, even though it's closer to 2 pounds. All right, guys, I'll show you the 2 places this saber lights up. It's the activation button, and there's a small accent window here that actually has some wires in it, but this makes for a really cool accent that just sort of kind of spices up the design of the saber a little bit. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah. I guess overall, the weight of the saber, I can feel it. It feels like quality. But with these menacing spikes over the emitter, the saber feels a little bit top heavy, just to let you guys know how it feels in the hand. All right, guys, thank you for watching the end of my video. I really appreciate you guys. As always, I hope you're taking care, being safe, and having an awesome Star Wars day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, okay? Woo! See you next time, guys.